Alright, this is Volgarr the Viking on the PC, Stage 4. This is my first time getting through it, so please forgive all the mistakes and delays, but I was pretty excited to get through it, so let's check it out. Alright, here we go. So I think the thing that I realized with this game is that the first stage or two really prepares you for everything that follows. Stages like this and the one prior, which was the undead level, really makes use of all the moves and techniques that you've learned in the opening stage and the water stage. So there's this feeling that the game is getting easier, but in fact you're just getting better at it. So it's more about the types of platforming you do now. There's more precise jumps that are required, like this area, areas that you got to get through quickly before those fireballs get you, and more advanced attack patterns from enemies. So I think it's really cool in that you build up your skills early on, and if you do invest the time to do it, which will take a while, you're rewarded with a seriously fun and rewarding gameplay experience. So this area right here that I'm going through, you saw that you got the Mjolnir power up there from the ceiling, and then areas like this do take some practice to traverse and get through all these areas without falling into the lava. Coming up here, get another chest, and those bats look like they're holding explosive barrels, and they can be a bit of a nuisance, but they actually come in really handy in taking out enemies, which you'll see in the next section. So from this point forward, it's pretty straightforward stuff. So there's these new red snakes that you might remember from the first level of the game, and right there, yeah, you can use the bats with the exploding barrels to destroy or kill enemies, which is very helpful. And kind of make a mistake there, waste my Mjolnir power on a little slime. And so I think it's kind of cool that the enemies that you've seen earlier in the game now have additional powers, such as dropping those little flames to hurt you. And I think right here I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of messing around. I'm gonna get hit by another bat, but I think eventually I do get out of this area. Yep, I think this is the end. Maybe. Yep. And just zoom out and you'll find one of those new kind of shielded lizard men. There's one right here as well in the second half of the game. This area, I think, is a lot shorter than the one that precedes it. I like this one though. Up here is funny. I actually got stuck for a little while trying to figure out how to get below there, and just never did jump on the chain to climb down. So yeah, you jump on those chains and you climb behind those platforms. And this here kind of teaches you something. After you get that chest and then you roll under the wall up top, you need to either start your jump from far left on that platform or jump back so that you don't fall into the lava. So another one of these lizard guys. Your shield will block their fireballs. And right here, yeah, you can drop one of those bats and destroy the lizard man with no problem. So now I'm fully powered up, going into the second half of this stage. I almost got hurt there, and the Mjolnir power is right there in the wall. Just throw a spear and jump up there, grab it. I also found this half of the stage to be a little easier than the first. I'm not sure why. Maybe I like close quarter combat, but yeah, it's fun, and again, I like how everything is themed, fire themed. Everyone's throwing fire at you. And here is a little bit of a, not too hard of a platforming area, but very small pillars that you have to fall on. Here you can use the bat again to kill that swordsman coming at you. Chest hidden up here. Slide on down a few floors. Watch out for those spikes. It looks like a grate, but there's... yeah. And then a few more snakes. Actually, I don't know if those are spikes. It might have just been a missing fire animation tile. So it's funny. And here's the boss, which is a giant snake. I'd gotten here earlier, but I got killed just because I wasn't paying attention. And his rattler there is the big giveaway. It'll shake rapidly before he lunges at you, and that's basically the boss. So pretty simple, but it takes some good timing to make sure he doesn't hit you. And as you see, I just mess up. It looks like I'm gonna do fine, but then I start getting hit. So I think right around here. Yep. So takes my Mjolnir power, still fully powered up, and I think I get hit 2 or 3 more times. So this take quite a few hits. I know there's probably a much faster way to do this. Yep. Jumping too early. And right now I'm starting to get a little nervous. Uh-oh. And even though the stage is very short, you know, there's, as I've mentioned in earlier videos, I don't like getting killed at the very end. Having to do it all over from the beginning. So another bloody death. Open your chests, grab your treasures, and that's it. So a fun stage, and the next one is an airship themed one, which has bits from the original Ghosts and Goblins, and it's pretty fun. So see you next time, and hope you enjoyed this video.